This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by tonight. So, I've got something really cool to show you guys. This is the Heisei Mechagodzilla from Super 7's Toho Ultimates line. I love the original Mechagodzilla, the Showa era Mechagodzilla. I think he's super cool looking. He has really angular, sort of sharp lines to him. But when I was in my 20s, during the 90s, I fell in love with this version of Mechagodzilla with his smooth, round curves. He's sort of more aerodynamic looking than the original Mechagodzilla. And I have always loved this design. Anyway, I just got this in last night and I thought I would show them off to you guys. It's painted black inside of his mouth and in all of his like joints. It's painted black. One thing I do recommend, so I'll just get this out of the way. When you guys get this figure and you open it up, get a hairdryer and heat up these arms. I could not get those fucking arms to move for the life of me last night. To the point where I thought maybe they had changed the design since showing the prototype. So they arrived like this, like that. He comes like that in the box. And I could not get those things to move at all. I went and got my hairdryer, which is funny because I'm bald. And the only reason I have a hairdryer is to work on vinyl models or when I customize my action figures or fix action figures. And that was this case. You apply some heat to these arms and then they will move like a charm. Now they work the way they're supposed to. But yeah, I do recommend you guys apply some heat to those. It's like an $85 figure. You do not need the arms breaking on you. Oh man, that would suck. If you guys have held the Biollante figure or the Godzilla 89, this is more of the same. You'll know exactly what to expect. I love these figures. I think they're super cool. They're hand candy. They're big and chunky and heavy, and they feel like really cool monster toys. These are the types of Godzilla toys I would have killed for as a little kid. Let's get them off that box and I'll show you their size comparison. That's how they look standing next to each other. So something funny about the Heisei movies, the Godzilla films of the 90s, is it seems that all of Godzilla's opponents, all of his adversaries, they all had multiple forms, like a minimum of 2 different forms that they took, including our boy Mechagodzilla here. Ghidorah gets his ass handed to him and comes back as Mecha King Ghidorah. You have Batra, which is like a big nasty caterpillar, and then comes back as full-fledged Batra. Destroyer has like at least 3 or 4 different forms that thing takes by the end of the movie. Space Godzilla looks like Space Godzilla, but then when it's flying around, it has another look, sort of like this big crystal structure about its body. So all of his adversaries have like multiple forms that they take. And the thing with Mechagodzilla is his spikes, they pop out. And you take the Garuda spaceship, just like in the movie. And it plugs into his back. Like that. And the guns rotate forward. And then that's Mechagodzilla's secondary look. Sort of like this, you know, super duper uber version of Mechagodzilla. Just, it's got more firepower. Yeah, that was a thing in those 90s Godzilla films. All the adversaries, all of his enemies had like multiple forms. Which was just, you know, sort of a trend at the time. Another trend of those films was there was a lot of standing around and firing beams at each other. Godzilla would shoot his fire at the bad guy, and then he would shoot his laser or fire or whatever weapon back at Godzilla. There was a lot of beam firing at each other. I'm not shitting on those movies. I love those 90s Godzilla films. I'm just saying that was a trend that was around, and they willfully partook of that trend. These are great toys, man. I love these things. Okay, let's show off some more stuff that he comes with. He comes with a closed-mouthed head. Nice black in between the teeth. I like the open mouth though. Man, it's such a cool design. He comes with another closed mouth head, but this time his neck has it so that he's looking forward, and this is for when he's flying. When he's flying through the air. He also comes with these little flame effects. They are like translucent, you know, clear plastic with yellow on the ends. And that is for plugging into the bottoms of his feet and in those thrusters on his thighs. So that you can have him flying around. I'm not going to put them in now because I don't want to get the hairdryer out, but you would heat those holes up to make sure that those pieces went in smoothly. He's got these two sort of like, well, they're metal. They're these metal wires for these weapons that shoot out of his forearms. The cables fit in there. There's a hole in there for these to connect to. So he can shoot that out at Godzilla. He also comes with two more outstretched hands. They're not wildly different than the ones he has in now. They're just sort of straight out. I have the more curved ones in there now. Also in the movie, this stomach piece of Mechagodzilla opens up to reveal this circular laser weapon, and you can pop that piece out and replace it with this. So you could show him with his laser weapon. Yeah, he doesn't come with a hell of a lot, but you know, sort of movie specific items. I like him. I like him a lot. I think it's a really cool toy of a really cool character. I have several versions of this suit, of this iteration of Mechagodzilla. Like I have an X Plus. I've got, I think Sakuda made a Japanese vinyl of him. I have the SH Figure Arts. I have several versions of this suit. I really love this design. The rounder, more curved aspects of his body. Is very, like I said, aerodynamic looking. And yeah, this is a cool action figure. If you guys have handled Biollante or the '89 Godzilla, then you know what you're in store for. They are big, chunky, heavy toys of these beasts from the East. They are in stock right now at Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah, I wouldn't wait too long, guys. If you are interested in these, I would pick them up. Just really cool monster toys. So that is a look at the brand new Super 7 Toho's Ultimates Heisei Mechagodzilla. Alright guys, I will talk to you really soon with some more cool stuff. Alright my friends, happy Halloween.